Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero, and I want to talk to you about the benefits of accepting criticism. We're always criticized. You'll always be criticized. But there's value in that. It's how you see that criticism. It's whether or not you're open to accept it. Let me tell you a story, and I think it'll help you. This past week, I was asked to coach a bunch of executives to be better presenters for their big presentation. When it was my turn to speak and to show them how to present, I was in shock of how they began to smile. I was in shock because I said, this group of professionals, this group of experts, this best of the best is asking for criticism. And I was going, wow, this is rare. And as each one of them started to present and I interrupted them, corrected them, showed them tricks of the trade, show them how to be the ultimate version of themselves, how to command attention, how to take over a room, how to have presence without even moving. They each excelled beyond what I could even tell them. I saw that when you are open for criticism, when you're open for any comment that could benefit you, that can make you do better, be better, feel better, exist better, you become better. It was their perspective that they brought into the room, that they brought into this event, that they brought into this moment that we were together, that made it all possible. It was very little to do with me. It was all to do that they were open for the benefits of criticism. After their final presentation, they came back and we all met together. I started laughing as soon as they entered the room because all these grown men had become younger. I'm not kidding. I think they figured out the secret to time travel. Their smiles were that of young kids. They were almost skipping as they went down the hallway because they were so proud of themselves, of their performance, their presentations, and yes, they did an outstanding job. And they understood that they did not just an outstanding job in that moment, that because they were open for criticism, because they took the lessons that they learned, they applied it, and they did a fantastic job, they are now that fantastic presenter. It is something they will take for them for the rest of their lives. But it's not just about presenting. Do you hear me? They are so proud of themselves that they will take that pride home to their family. They will take that pride when they play with their kids. They'll take that pride when they talk to their wives. They will take that pride when they go to hang out with their friends with their favorite hobby. And everybody would say, why are you radiating? How did you get so young? What's going on with you? And that is because they were open to criticism and they grew. They became that person that they knew that they had inside them all the time, but they didn't allow anybody to see that they weren't the perfect person. They weren't, that polished thing. And yet, by allowing me to help them, they completed themselves. And they have every right in the world to be as proud as they are for the rest of their lives. So let me ask you a question. When was the last time you were so happy, so excited to be criticized? It's a crazy question only if you have never thought about that perspective. That group came into the room excited to be criticized, and they walked away better fathers, better husbands, better executives, better human beings. You can be a better person than what you are now if you are open and excited to be criticized, because someone is going out of their way. Someone is using energy. Someone is using their time to give you feedback to make you better. Now, hopefully that person's giving you feedback out of love, and it is to make you better, not to make you worse. But you can see that quite clearly. If somebody's really being mean, you'll understand that. That's obvious. But those people that you know who are saying things for your betterment, listen, be open, and adapt. I've seen men get younger. I'm not joking. They were so happy. They were bouncing up on their tippy toes. It is a wonderful sight to see adults as happy as a child in a playground. It made my day. I want you to have that same experience with yourself. That you're so proud of yourself because you performed, because you spoke, you stood, you sang, you played the piano, you danced, you gave a presentation on your thesis in college. You're so proud of yourself that you are just this loving thing. You're radiating energy and love. And it's all possible when you ask for someone for help and you take their criticism as a gift of love. Go forth and spread beauty and light. Be open for comments that make you better. Comments that allow you to see that maybe you're not the perfect person when it comes to being a friend, a husband or a wife, a teammate, a partner. Be open. Be open for criticism. Because on the other side of that criticism, when you adapt it into who you are, you'll find that person who you've been waiting to meet and to come out, that's always been inside of you. That perfect person is waiting for you because it is you. Be open for criticism. It's a blessing and a gift. This is Thomas Anglero, wondering how I could turn back the clock and become a little younger too. But I figured that out too. By sharing these stories and making myself laugh and hopefully making you feel better, then we all turn back the clock of time, at least for a few moments. I love you. Until next time.